Hey guys, and welcome to my new channel. Those of you that know me know I have a another channel called Nicholas Family Adventures. So I decided to kind of start this one up. So I'm 1 week away from doing my weight loss surgery. So I figured I'd use this channel to kind of document like what I'm going through, and any struggles or any anything that people looking at doing this surgery might wonder, like what it's like, what's your body going through, like what are you going through, whatnot. I'm still gonna add to my other channel, but anyhow, if you all want to join my journey, hit that like and subscribe. So like I say, I'm 1 week out. So what I'm doing is, it's called a SADI or a SADI. So it's the where they remove part of your stomach, and then they take part of your small intestines and reconnect it in a lower, further down area. It's a single something switch. I forget exactly what that word is. I do apologize. But anyhow, the procedure is called a SADI or a SADI. So anyhow, going back 6 months ago, I topped out at my highest weight ever, which was 336 pounds. And guys, when you're that big, it's hard to do everything. It's hard to wipe your own ass. All being real. Hard to tie your shoes. It's hard to bend down. I never wanted to be this big, and I tell people what got me this big was the fact that fast food joints. So the crazy thing is I don't even like fast food. Really never have. Aside from Chick-fil-A, that's the only fast food joint I ever actually enjoyed going to. But anyhow, I would get off of it, and then I would turn around and slip up and go back and eat there one time or 2 times, and it was like being a crack addict. I'd be full blown back into it, and next thing I knew, I went from, my normal weight was always 240 pounds, and I was in good shape. I was able to do everything. Well, next thing I knew, I was pushing, 270, and then 280, then 290, then 300, and for a long time I stayed at 290 to 300. So and then around COVID during 2020, I stopped going to fast food joints altogether because of the whole COVID garbage going on, and I dropped all the way down to 270, and I felt like $1,000,000, and I said, man, this is good, and I stayed off of fast food for a long time, and then I made a trip to Connecticut to go see some family and friends, and I stopped there thinking, oh, I can eat it once or twice, and I'll be able to control it. Well, next thing I know, I'm up to 336 pounds. So anyhow, guys, I did blood work, roughly 6 months ago, and I said, let's see what this is, and I was 1/10 of a point away from having diabetes, and I got other medical conditions, but in general, I'm pretty healthy, So anyhow, I got a belly button hernia that needs to get repaired, and so that's what the initial surgery that I had planned was going to be for, was to fix my belly button hernia. And then what I ended up doing was, I mentioned to the surgeon that my next one was going to be looking into the weight loss surgery. Well, he had told me, because of the size I am, that it would be a lot safer for me to do the weight loss surgery first, and then 6 months later do the hernia surgery. So thus, that's where we're at now. So I have been taking those weight loss shot deals that you hear on TV, the Ozempic and the Wegovy and all that. So for, I want to say 4 months, I've been taking the Wegovy. It's a compounded version of the Wegovy, and unfortunately my insurance doesn't cover it, and those shots are stupid expensive. They work, they definitely work, but you know, the last shots that I bought, I spent $1,300 or $1,400 on, and I remember I was on my way to a camping trip with my family, and I really didn't have the money to pay for those shots, and I legit, driving down the highway, I legit started to cry, because I said, what am I supposed to do? Because I know I need to stay on these shots because they're helping me, but I can't afford them, you know? Now, I did have my weight loss scheduled, but the doctor had said I need to stay on the shots until the surgery to lose as much weight as I can. So I ended up, you know, buying them, and you know, I put them on a credit card. I'm put myself more and more in debt. You know, $1,000 a month for medication is expensive, guys. So and I have health insurance. They just won't cover the shots. But anyhow, it was unsustainable, realistically, you know. It's a mortgage payment, you know. So and I apologize that I keep looking away from the camera. I'm doing this with my phone, and my phone's a little different than I normally do the videos. So but anyhow, we turned around and I got the surgery planned. I paid for the medication. What arrived like 3 or 4 days after it was supposed to arrive, and it was supposed to stay on ice because it's supposed to stay refrigerated. Well, the ice packs were melted, and I took a month worth of those shots, and I didn't lose a single pound. So I was like, man, these damn things went bad, and you know, the doctor told me they weren't going to go bad, even though they're supposed to stay refrigerated, this and that, and the other, but anyhow, I'm back to where I'm losing weight, and my current weight is 304, 303. You know, so I'm down like 32 pounds roughly. And like I say, I'm 1 week out. Today's the last day that I'm able to eat food. Starting tomorrow, I gotta be on a strict liquid diet. I gotta hit a certain number of proteins for protein shakes. And then I can drink like sugar-free water, protein water. I can drink vitamin water. It's a strict liquid protein. So anyhow, guys, this is gonna be my journey. This is day 1, so stay tuned and, you know, enjoy the ride. Later.